Yo-ho! What is up, my dudes? I know, it's been 84 years, but my name is Storm Rose, and on this channel, I put what's in here, out there, and today, I'm just gonna ramble. I have not posted a video in probably a month, maybe longer, and that is because, one, I'm awful at, being committed. Two, I have been focusing on nothing but school. Everything I do is either something for my high school right now, or something I'm involved in at the high school right now, or a current college class that I'm taking in high school, or planning for college next year. Everything in my head right now is scholarships and expenses and money and college and applications and scholarships. Did I say that already? And college. So there has been no room for any thoughts about YouTube. And I tried kind of to film a video like 2-3 weeks ago, and it just wasn't happening, and I'm sorry. Also, some side notes: if you hear any deplorable noises, it is either my stomach, because I'm currently having a flare, which is why I will be feasting on cheese and crackers and some grape juice that I poured in a bottle because I don't want to spill it on my bed, and I'm just that bougie. And also, grapes go good with cheese and crackers, but we don't have any grapes, so we have grape juice. I ripped a page out of Nancy Brown's book. So, deplorable sounds, possibly my stomach, or this heater that I have going over here because my room is an icebox. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't look the best right now. It is still break for Thanksgiving. I'm not going to try and get dressed up for you. I have leftover makeup on my eyes, if that makes you feel better. I'm currently wearing my pajamas and my fuzzy socks, so, I really tried today. I just really thought that I should probably maybe, try and put a video out before everyone assumed that I was just Josh Dorsch 2.0. I'm not, I promise. I'm trying to keep this going. I want this to happen. I'm just not doing the best at it right now. So, let's hope that changes. That is one of the goals for 2019. My brain's been going 2019 for a while now because 2018 was not kind to me. I turned 18 in 2019, and I have lots of plans. I want to make 2019 something to remember. I also want to record it for YouTube so that I can actually remember. Expect lots of planning videos to come soon, as well as hopefully a couple bookish videos. I definitely want to make one. I have a list of some books that I definitely really feel like I need to get read in 2019. I'll probably hop onto one of those Pinterest lists of books you need to read before you go to college, because I'm basic like that. So I'll probably pull some stuff off of that. There's other things that I still need to read from my, normal, oh wow, that book sounds really interesting list, like the Throne of Glass series. And I need to read the one that has 3 Dark Crowns, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 Dark Crowns is the second one from that series. I need to get the Mortal Instruments and Infernal Devices. I think that's what it's called. The Clockwork series and the Mortal Instruments series. I need to get those read. I've been reading those back and forth like Emma Books suggests that you read them. Pretty sure that's who it was. So I'm trying to get those done. I'm almost done. I only have 3 left, I think. I'm not going to give you the list right now. That's not necessary. This is not what we're here for. We're here for my rambling. So, expect December to have at least 4 videos. 4 videos. I want to get one loaded at least once a week. And I need you guys to keep me on track for that, because I need this to become a thing. So there's going to be a probably plan my 2019 kind of thing. I want to commit to a lot of things for this coming up year. That is the word of the year. It's commitment, because I'm awful at commitments, and I need to get in the groove. So there are a lot of things that I want to do 2019. I will tell you guys about that in a different video, because there are other things I would like to talk about in this video. Okay, and then there are also big moves I'm hoping on making next year. Also, I've noticed that it's getting very festive up in here, up in this YouTube. So I might try and do something like Christmassy, Yule stuff. I don't know. I kind of tend to be a Grinch, so we'll see. Just an update on college currently, seeing as that's been my only focus for the past like year, but more specifically the last like 2 months. So I had a list of colleges that I was going to apply to, which has moved and changed and shrank and grown and then shrank again. So I believe that my college list started out as Ohio State, Ohio Northern, BGSU, Bowling Green. I think those were the top 3 schools that I started off with, being like, yeah, those are the ones I'll go to, like before I did so much research. So started off with Ohio State, BG, and then ONU, because ONU sent me a lot of mail, and I realized that I liked them, and BG had been on my list for a long time, because a lot of people that I know from around where I live go to BG or went to BG, and also BG has a fantastic creative writing program, from what I've heard. I don't remember exactly how I discovered Miami, but I heard something about them. A coworker was telling me about them because they go there, and then one of the guys in my grade got signed there for baseball, and then one of the recruiters came into our school to have a talk with us about Miami. Oh, I remember. And NSHSS had something happening at Miami, but I gave it up so that I could go to ONU instead, because it was at the same weekend. I had been looking into Miami a little bit. They're a great school from what I've heard, but I haven't heard like a bunch about them, like specifically their creative writing program. I'm also pretty sure that they're a bigger-ish school. Like, even to me, BG is big. I didn't know until I went onto some visits that I don't really like the idea of a big college. I don't know how that's working yet. So I added Miami to my list. And then we also had University of Toledo come through the school with an admissions person. And they seemed interesting, but they don't have a creative writing degree. And also, they're a bigger school. So they kind of got pulled off my list pretty fast. They were on it for a little bit, but then they got pulled off. I also pulled off Ohio State because, 1, they're pretty persnickety. 2, they don't focus as much on undergraduates, I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard. 3, I didn't know a lot about their English department. I didn't hear a lot about it. I heard that it was good, but I didn't hear that it was fantastic, like ONU and BG are. And also, it's not the cheapest, especially when you compare it to BG, which is like way cheaper. I don't know, I just didn't feel drawn to it. I'd always only had it on my list pretty much because everybody talked about it, and my dad likes the football team, and that's not a good reason to go to a college because you like the football team. Like, that has nothing to do with the education you're getting, so I don't even consider the sports in my list because, 1, I'm not going to be playing any. That's not a big deal to me. And 2, that's not what should matter, in my opinion. I had been working on my Common App for a very long time because I just couldn't just sit there and fill it out like you should have. It took me way too long to actually get that done because I kept procrastinating. I finally got my Common App finished, And then I went to submit it to BG and ONU. And I submitted it to ONU first because ONU had a free application. Thank you so much. I hate application fees. That is the stupidest thing ever. Like, I understand, like, you want to deter people that aren't really interested in your college, but okay, like, $10 is enough to deter someone from, you know, signing up to your college if they don't want to go. Like, making me pay $50 to $60, $70 for an application to a school? No, sir, I don't think so. Except, yes, sir, I guess I do think so, because I'm about to do it to 2 different schools, I'm pretty sure. So that's fun and fresh. Definitely not. That's stupid. But, you know, I guess my opinion doesn't matter. I'm only the student who has to pay thousands on thousands on thousands of dollars just to be educated. And just so you know, before someone comments this, I'm not just going to college because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. I truly enjoy learning. I love to learn. There are a lot of classes that I'm really like excited to take that aren't things that are offered in high school. I want to take very specific courses, and I feel like that's something I can get out of college. And I feel like I really need the experience of college before I jump straight into living my adult life. I feel like I need the stepping stone of, because like when you're at home, you have full support of your parents and, you know, people around you. Like, you have a full support system, and you're not responsible for yourself financially or any of that stuff, most cases. And then as an adult, you're supposed to be 100% reliant on yourself. Your own job, your own money, your own income, your own house, your own all this. And I feel like college is a good like stepping stone between there, because yes, you're paying for the college and where you're living and your food and all of that stuff, but then you also have the support of authorities and like teachers and stuff that you can go to for help. Like, I'm not saying like as an adult you can't go to people for help, but like you still have like the built-in support system. Like, yes, you're still the one that's paying for the things that are happening, which is the same as adulthood, but like it's different. You know, it's different. It's like a stepping stone between adulthood and childhood. And I feel like I need that because I've been pretty reliant on my parents for my whole life. And maybe I don't need it, but I feel like I will have a better time in life if I do have it. So that is why I'm going. Anyways, I applied to ONU because I had a free application, and then I wanted to apply to BG, but then I got an email from BG because I had already signed up to go to BG for a visit, saying that if I applied at the visit and I brought my transcript with me or whatever, I would get to apply for free, and they would give me an instant admissions decision. So I did that instead. Obviously got applied right away. That's something I've never really been concerned about with most of the colleges I've been looking at, is getting accepted, because I have very good grades, I'm involved in things, I'm a good student, but like I've never been worried about like not getting accepted to anywhere, because I wasn't applying to anywhere that was like really picky, you know? And then when I went to the visit, I went to the presentation about the Honors College, which made it more appealing because, one, there are different scholarships through the Honors College that are like full ride, which already BAG is way cheaper, but if I got a full ride there, that would obviously be some incentive to go there. Duh. Because I just didn't really feel at home at BG, and I did at ONU. I loved everything about ONU and hated nothing about ONU. So I don't know why it has to be so expensive. But I'm trying to get a lot of scholarships, and I haven't even filled out my FAFSA yet because I'm a procrastinator. I'm awful, as I've already stated. But I have a feeling that I should be able to get a decent amount of support through FAFSA. But then I got a letter in the mail from Princeton urging me to apply. And I was like, Princeton? Okay. Yeah, alright. And then they also sent me, you know, like the little booklets that they send out as like outreach, whatever. That's like, hey, this is our school. Hey, these are the clubs we have and the majors we have and, you know, the stuff we're involved in and blah, 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 blah. And also, on the back, it had their financial packages. My household income would get a full ride to Princeton if I was accepted. A full ride. Everything paid for to go to Princeton. Yes. Yes, indeed. So I'm definitely applying there. I've got most of it done. I just gotta finish some of the writing stuff, which is kind of a big deal, you know, the part that actually like gets you admitted, you know. So that's a big focus right now, which hopefully doesn't take away from this, because I'm really, really trying to commit to this. So we'll see about that. Anyways, Princeton is definitely something that's happening. And for a while I was a bit concerned, because Princeton's application fee is $70. Which, if you don't know, is a whopload of a lot of money. Which I could say was worth it if I got into Princeton because from free college. But also at the same time, $70 is a lot. But then I did more research and I found out that Princeton actually has a fee waiver if you have a low income household, which I assume they would consider me as if I would get a full ride through them. So I put that on there. Hopefully that works out and I didn't do something wrong because I am anxious like that. Also, I'm still on the edge about applying to Miami. They seem cool and I haven't gone there and I feel like maybe I should apply just as like a cushion, you know. But also I'm like, I already have 3 schools that I'm like, yes, I would go there. I feel like I don't need another one because that's just another something to throw into the decision that's just going to confuse me more. And it's also another $50. So I don't know about that yet. It's hard to think through because I'm basically doing all of this by myself. My parents aren't really helping me because they don't know. They don't know any more than I do. And so they feel like they would probably just get in the way. And they're letting me do it myself because I need to do it myself. I need to have, you know, I want to be the independent decision in my life, you know. So it's just a lot of stress and it's causing me a little bit of anxiety. And so we're trying to work through that. That's what these past couple months have been. And also trying to keep up with scholarship deadlines and also trying to keep up with the due dates for my actual college classes. I don't think I'm going to take a college course next semester. I don't want to put too much on top of myself when I'm already going to be worried enough about making sure that everything is perfect for college. And I'm going to have a lot going on next year. So I'm thinking we're just going to avoid the extra college courses next semester. Also because, like, the next level English, which is, like, the only thing I've been taking in college, basically, they don't have an online course for it. I'd have to go to the college to do that. And I don't feel like driving to the college every day for one class. Not on my to-do list. Not about to spend that much gas money all the time. So we're not going to do that. And I don't need to take any more classes. I've already got, like, 6 English credits, even though you only need 4. Probably have more than that, actually. If they count electives as English credits, then I'd have like 12. But so we're not going to mess with that next semester. I'm just focused on keeping the grades up for comp this right now. And also psychology. I should probably do my extra credit work for that so I can get the B up to an A. But like I said, I'm hardcore procrastinating. I've got senioritis bad. No excuses, Storm. No excuses. And then the main focus will be 1, earning some money, because I never have the time to work because I'm involved in too many things and I'm at my mom's house all the time. Hello, I'm at my mom's house right now. And 2, getting as many scholarships as possible. And that's just another thing to add on to my stress because I'm worried about deadlines all the time. There are like 50 zillion scholarships due both November 30th and also December 1st, basically the same day. So I need to get on top of those. And I need to fill out my FAFSA. Also, I forgot to say, I got accepted to ONU. Also, wasn't worried about that, but I should probably say that. The only place I'm worried about getting accepted to is Princeton. Because, one, it's Princeton, and two, they only have like a 6.7% admissions rate or something like that. Like, but, I mean, if they sent me the letter, hopefully that would mean I'm like higher up there, you know what I mean? So, wait for updates on that. We'll let you know. So that's college right now. But for this next year, I'm planning on getting into some like bullet journaling and planning and a lot of other things. I want to get my life on track in 2019. And I'm going to be, there's a word I'm looking for. I hate when this happens. I'm going to say exuding. That's not the word that I wanted, but I'm going to use it because it's good enough. I'm going to be exuding my inner Kaylin Nicholson. Pretty sure that's how you say your name. If it's wrong, I'm awful. We've already established this. So I'm going to be pulling out my inner planning, entrepreneur, focused, spiritual, greater being, which is basic. I'm going to say this right now. Kayla Nicholson and I are basically twins, except she's like 3 years older than me, maybe, give or take. But like the way our lives are going, I swear we're on parallel life tracks, and it's insane. And she's doing most of the things that I want to do, that I want to be, and she's just really inspiring lately, and I've been digging her videos. She just got over YouTuber, which is such a task. I realize that now, as I struggle to get out one video a week, and she put one up every day for a month. Excuse me? Hello? So basically, she's a goddess. You know, no biggie. She also has an awesome podcast called Coffee Talks, and I just started listening to that, and I actually kind of like hate podcasts. Like, I've tried to listen to them multiple times, I could never get into them, but I love hers. So basically, I'm going to try and do my best to live up to her standard that she's at right now in 2019. So expect more organization, hopefully, and probably, let's not say probably, let's say hopefully, better quality, better quality me, better quality videos. I'm sorry. I really don't know why you're here. There's not a lot of you here. But those of you that are here, I appreciate you the most. I suppose I could talk about books, you know, since this is technically supposed to be a booktube. Sorry about that. So I did my school did the, I think it's called the Read One something, where it's like all of, was it October? I think it was October. Yeah, it had to be. Where you're supposed to read, like, record how many books you read in October, and, like, they send it out to, I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing our school did. I don't know. But I did that, and so I had a Child of Moonlight, or a Creature of Moonlight, I think is what it was called. That was the first book I read that month. And then I also read Black City and Phoenix. And then the last book is Wings, which I own. It's like a vampire something dystopia thing. It's a pretty good series. I still need to read the last one though, but I kept that back because I finally got a hold of the rest of the Mortal Instruments series because it was stolen from my normal places library. Pretty sure I already talked about this in another video, but I'm gonna say it again. Stolen from my other places library, and my school library had it hidden. It's still hidden, I'm pretty sure. But thankfully, one of my buddy librarians from the county library ordered the book in from one of the other libraries. Oh, bless her. So I finally got to get towards finishing the Mortal Instruments series. So I think the only books I have left are the last 2 of the Mortal Instruments and the last one of the Clockwork series. So we're getting there. And also, I read The Hate You Give, finally. We did that for book club. Such a good book. Oh, such a good book. Definitely recommend. I also bought a bunch of new books from the Dollar Tree. So, probably get on those pretty soon. Maybe. We'll see. I expect I'll probably be getting a bunch of books, or some books, for Christmas. Because that's usually how things go. When you're a bookish person, you get books for gifts. I think I ended up reading, 8 books. No, it would have been more than that. No. Yeah, 8 books. Maybe 9. That month. So, not too bad, especially when I was having all this college stuff going on, and so a somewhat reading slump, which I'm in right now, hardcore. But that's that. And then current YouTube obsession is the Sister Squad. I don't know if y'all know that, and I don't know if they actually came up with a different name, because I know the Dolans were talking about different name. Like, I didn't even watch the Dolan twins before I found them on James' channel. I think I found them when they were like, I don't know. Emma wasn't in the first one that I found them in. And I remember I don't know, but I never watched them before. I'd seen like one video of theirs before that, maybe. But then when I started like watching them more, and then I've like been keeping up with them since then, and kind of watched some of their old ones, like pick and choose. I haven't watched all of them, obviously, because they have so many videos on their channel. Emma, however, Emma Chamberlain, I have watched all of her videos, because that's basically all I did this summer, was binge watched all of her videos. But, I mean, she hardly posts anymore, but I literally just watched her video about why she never posts anymore, or why she doesn't upload often or something, and I understand. I mean, I don't have her issue, because I don't edit for 30 hours, I edit for maybe 1, because my editing is awful and I don't have an actual, like, style. And I feel bad for her that her style takes that long, because, like, I love her editing style, but, honey, if it's taking 30 hours to edit, I would maybe do something a little bit different. No tea, no shade, but just saying, like, for your own mental health, like, truly. I mean, I love her, and I love watching her videos, but, like, honey, don't be doing yourself like that. I can't say, because I don't know what her editing is, or how she edits it, or because I don't understand editing. That's one of the classes I would like to take in college, is some kind of videography, something rather, so I can improve this for you guys. And then also, I've been watching James, following his palette. I'm so proud of him. His palette looks awesome. I would love to get it, but, and I know it's cheap, it's so affordable. $1 for a shadow. Excuse me. And also good quality shadows from what I've seen and heard and all that. But I don't have any money. And I also don't do enough, like, artsy looks to get a full rainbow palette, because I would probably only use part of it. And I already have shadows that match what I do currently. And also I have an Ipsy subscription, so like I get shadows in there too. So I probably wouldn't splurge on it. But I love him. And I wish I could get some of his merch, because it's so cute. But like I said, I'm broke and trying to pay for college. I also really, really would love some Dolan Twins merch, but can't afford that either. But like their new crew necks are super cute. I'd probably get the blue one, maybe the green one. Go something out of my style, because I'm a blue person, but who knows, you know? Although the maroon is really cute too. Honestly, I'd probably just get them all, because I didn't realize how much I loved them until James showed me them. So thank you, James, for putting me onto the Dolan Twins. But I suppose that's really all the tea that I have right now. That's basically my life update, my Storm Rose Rambles. I suppose I can't use Rose Rambles because 1, I'm a minor, and 2, that's Kaylin's thing now, which I promise you, I did not steal from her. I literally had Rosé Rambles written down in one of my notebooks about ideas for YouTube, even though I don't drink rosé, because I was just like, my name, Rose, Storm Rose, Rose Rambles. Rosé Rambles sounds better than Rose Rambles, you know? I mean, I'll just go with Storm Rose Rambles because we don't like to snatch brands. That's the word. We don't like to snatch brands here. With that, I bid you adieu until the next Howdy Do. Peace.
See ya.